Mitch.
Hi, Dan.
Appreciate you sharing your story today. So, with all the viewers out there, you have a great story. So I wanted to get you on here and share. And first, like we always start with, how did you get introduced to VOXX? And when you first were introduced, what were your thoughts?
Well, Mitch Zwolensky, giving you my testimonial, Dan. As you know, we go back a ways, and 2 years ago, I got real sick with dizziness, vomiting, headaches, and vomiting, like I said, balance issues, almost to the point where I'd collapse. So after being put in the ICU unit with all those for 2 days, that was 2 years ago, they told me I had the symptoms of vertigo and there's no cure for it. And so I was trying everything from essential oils to all kinds of different health and wellness programs. So then you called me and said, "Hey, Mitch, I got something that I think can help you." And I was ready to try anything at that point. Obviously, I was skeptical because nothing has ever worked. And so I met you. I tried these on, did the test with me. I was totally blown away. Immediately bought socks and joined. And for a year now, I've been wearing these socks about a year now. I haven't had any of those symptoms at all. And they don't come off my feet.
No, that's awesome. And, it's such a great story because it's so rewarding to know, you've told me what you've been through,
Oh,
days where you haven't been able to get up out of the couch.
yep.
And it sounds crazy sometimes that this technology can put them on and relieve those symptoms. But, one of my favorite stories with you too is, the golf game. Share a
Oh,
little bit about
oh
what you've
yeah.
done for
Yeah.
that because we got a lot of golfers out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously being a former professional athlete, baseball, uh, I obviously getting old, I got to go to golf.
Exactly.
So I became an avid golfer and not real good, probably a 90 guy, 95 at times, but I enjoy it. Since I've wore these socks, I've taken an average of 7 to 10 strokes off my game. And I've done nothing different with my swing. I have never took a lesson in my life, and it's just the same old swing, only better results. And I don't know, it's got to have something to do with the balance. It's just got to, because I'm hitting the ball straighter. I just wish I could putt better.
Uh,
But really, it's really been unbelievable.
well, and that's one of the things we always say about golf too, just to, maybe the viewers that are watching that don't understand the technology, what it's doing, it's giving the brain stem 30 to 40% more brain power. And when that happens, your brain stem controls your central nervous system, your peripheral nervous system. So you instantly have better balance, better stability, and more range of motion. When that happens, it doesn't matter what sport you're playing, you're going to be better at it. You're going to be a little more consistent, especially golf has a lot to do with balance. One of the jokes we always say is we can't guarantee you're going to take strokes off your game because you still got to tap it in the hole, but you should have a much more consistent game and hit the ball straighter, which has been obvious with your play over the last, over this last summer, which you pretty much had them on the whole summer, I think, didn't you?
Oh, they don't come off my feet. I even wear them to bed. I mean, it's been unbelievable, just the technology in these socks and what it's done for me and all of my symptoms, dizziness, nauseousness, vomiting, almost collapsing, getting out of a chair. I'm back to my same old self, and like I said, I just won't take these socks off.
Well, it's got to feel good to have that better quality of life and think back that, hey, you don't want that stuff to come back. So obviously the technology's worked for you. Let's expand a little bit on baseball. Obviously you being a former baseball player, with this technology, for those people out there that are maybe baseball players or have kids that play baseball, how do you think better balance, better stability, a little more range of motion, how would that benefit a baseball player?
Oh my goodness! I wish I would have had these back when I was playing. Uh, there, there's no reason. There's no reason for anyone to not try these. That's an athlete, in any sport. In fact, even if you're just anybody with a brain, I think should try these. It is unbelievable what the balance has done for me, the stability that I have. I would recommend these to every ball player, golfer, like I said, anybody with a brain. Just try them. What do you got?
Absolutely.
Nothing to lose. It's a risk-free opportunity for everybody.
Well, and the other thing, Mitch, too, I mean, obviously you were also a coach. So,
Yep.
talk a little bit about, what this could do. I mean, we've talked about it, but kind of just, tell the coaches out there that are on their feet all day, what this could do for them after a long
Well,
day of coaching.
absolutely. It used to be the saying in baseball, the only way to get ready for spring training is to go in your backyard and stand out in your yard for 8 hours. Just stand as a coach. You got to just stand for 8 hours because you're always on your feet. And obviously, yeah, they got better shoes and stuff right now, but I mean, everybody has painful feet at some point in time in baseball, and I just can't imagine somebody not wanting to try these. Just the comfort alone, very comfortable, and obviously, gosh, I just can't say enough about them, what they've done, and how everybody should try this. I mean, you got nothing to lose.
Absolutely. One other thing we'll touch on too, because I know you said that in the past. What is this? Talk a little bit, maybe a little bit about your mother-in-law and what this has done for her.
Well, yeah, my wife works in the senior housing and senior fallen can't get up buttons, those types of things throughout all the
Yep.
hospitals, and she's very skeptical of anything. And when she saw what it did for me, she tried it, and now she's wearing them to this day. Right now, she's wearing hers, and so her mom she's 89 years old, and she has osteoporosis. I can't say that. I'm not. It's a big long word.
Osteoporosis.
There you go,
Yep.
osteoporosis, and she has trouble walking. And so we got her a pair of these socks, and it's just been very, very good for her. She can walk without a walker now, even though she can't go too far, but she can at least go without a walker at this point in
Right.
time where it wasn't that way. So we're in the process of getting her more socks. So, because obviously you need more than one pair, you can't wear the same pair every day. But
Right.
we're taking a real strong look at, we're definitely taking it to the senior market. There's just no reason for everybody to not try this.
Absolutely.
No reason.
Especially when you're talking about, over 65 too. We've talked about it so much. You're 12 times more likely to pass away within 12 months if you fall and break a hip when you're over 65. So, I love
Yep.
to call these socks and insoles and the, VOXX HPT technology. It's a life extender, potentially.
Oh,
And, I have them
without,
both. My grandmothers are 82 and 85, and they're on both of them, because hey, I hope it, can extend their life a little bit, but just it gives them a better quality of life as well.
well, without,
That better balance is huge as they age.
without a doubt. I mean, my mom fell and broke her hip, and that's what led to her down going. God rest her soul. And I wish
Hmm.
to God I would have had a pair of these for her. I gotta
Right.
believe it would have helped her, and so it's mind blowing what it's done for me and all the people that I've put these on. It works 100% of the time, Dan. I have not seen it
Yep.
not work.
No, and we know that. I mean, the brain mapping data that we've done, I mean, what have they said? Over 2,000 brain maps now, and we're able to prove 100% of the time it does give you more brain power when you put it on. It's just a matter of how much, and the average we're seeing is 30 to 40%. And so that's what I always ask everybody: who won't want 30 to 40% more brain power? You're going to function better when you put it on, in everyday
Absolutely.
life.
I mean, you're absolutely right, Dan. And going back into the coaching and the physical training part of this, I mean, when we have groups like the University of Southern California, all the athletic teams that are using these products, the universities we've got signed up on it, uh, it's just the performance enhancing technology that this has it's just incredible.
Absolutely. So, hey, Mitch, I appreciate your time. One last thing, I always like to ask the last question, for those that are listening or for those that, have never tried the technology, what would you say to them or what would you recommend to them?
Oh, try it. The worst thing you can do is get your brain better. I mean, the balance, the comfort on it, what it does for your stability, for your balance, and there's no risk. It's a 30-day trial. You can get a pair of socks, try them. If you don't like them, send them back. You get your money back. But I guarantee it's going to work for you. And I'll challenge anybody out there that I'll come out and give you a test. I'll give you that test that's online at uh, www.brainstemreset.com. And I think you'll probably go over that, Dan, to let the viewers know that they can go look at all the technology, all the brain waving and the brain mapping, all the stuff that it actually does. It does it 100% of the time.
Yep, it does, So I appreciate your time, and you already got half of what I usually say at the end about the website. So the other thing I always say to the viewers is, also don't forget to visit our YouTube channel, Brainstem Reset, the YouTube channel. There's tons of more testimonial interviews like this, testimonials, all the science, all the demonstrations we've done, and there's more and more stuff added every week. So Mitch, hey, I appreciate your time. And excited to change a bunch of lives together. Love your story, and again, we'll appreciate your time. We'll talk to you again soon.
Yeah, and Dan, let me add this to anybody that's out there listening. If you go to www.brainstemreset.com, you'll see the testimonials, and you can go hit shop and team. Click on my name or anybody that's watching that knows me. You can order a pair of socks, get them sent to you, and try them. I guarantee you they're going to help you.
No risk, 30-day money back guarantee, right?
You got that right. No risk.
Awesome. Well, hey, Mitch, thanks for your time. You have a great weekend, and we'll be in touch soon, my friend.
Thanks, Dan.